welcome back to the channel. Today you join us in the 4C. Before we get into the video, don't make to like, subscribe please. Enjoy the video, stay tuned.
Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. You join us on a scorching day in Essex. We've got the 4C, we've got me, we've got Ollie, and today we're going to do some B-road blast driving and give you a bit of a 2-month ownership review, kind of like a first drive review I guess. Yeah, stay tuned, there'll be some good content. Yeah.
So then Thomas, although it's only been 2 months, you've done quite a lot with this car so far.
We've done it. Well, one of the first things we did was we went to the Nürburgring, which was amazing.
Insert photo now.
Ping, and the Alfa did, you know, 5 or 6 laps there, held up well. That was the first time I drove it hard, but it was amazing fun. I think I've done about 1,500 miles in it now in 2 months, so not too bad. One thing that I need to get sorted is I've got no aircon at the minute. It needs to get regassed. So
it's currently 30 degrees and we're both sweaty.
A black car, 30 degrees, yeah, it's not much fun. So the windows are down all the time, but it kind of feels race car in that respect. So I did Brands Hatch the other day and again didn't have aircon and I was sweating like a pig, which is great. It's not my daily driver, but I just kind of drive it at weekends and for like trips and things like that. For those who haven't seen the first video, I'll just give a brief overview. So it's a 2015 Alfa Romeo 4C pre-facelift, so it's got the spider effect.
Spider-Man headlights.
Yeah, which I quite like. It's got 1.75 turbocharged engine in the middle of the car. It's carbon fibre tub, so everywhere you look, sorry it's messy, but it's got carbon everywhere. Flappy paddle, so it's not manual. It makes all the good turbo noises.
It does.
It's got a race exhaust, so it's quite loud and obnoxious. There's not really much sound deadening, so you hear everything. It's not the greatest car for motorway mileage as
I wouldn't say that.
Well, I think it was just...
it was better, but it ain't the worst.
When we went to the ring, we all had walkie-talkies and you know, 80 on the motorway, I had to sit with a walkie-talkie next to my ear to hear anything they were saying. Well, they're all in comfort and aircon, but it's part of the charm, it's part of the fun. Rear-wheel drive, obviously, weighs about 900 kilos, so it's super lightweight, 240 horsepower, and it's pretty standard. It's had geometry work done by Alfa Works earlier in its life, so I didn't do that. But everything else is standard. Standard Pirelli P0s, which I kind of want to replace. Standard brakes. Brakes are pretty strong, as we found out today so far. Yeah, it's good. Join us in the 4C. Got some really nice back roads here, so I'll slow it down a little bit and just have a little brief
a Sunday drive.
Sunday drive, a bit of a summary of what we think of the car. So, what do we think of the car? I think if you're in the market for a 4C, just know that it's a pretty raw car. I think it's probably closer to a Lotus Elise than a Porsche Cayman. A lot closer to an Elise. There's no power steering. It's loud. You hear everything. So it's not like blisteringly fast, but it's so low to the ground, lightweight, and you can feel everything. It feels quicker than it probably is, if that makes sense. Yeah. It's still quick, it's still a quick car. Yeah, I really like that it hasn't got power steering. You can feel all the bumps, but you can feel everything the front wheels are doing. But the gearbox, I didn't think I would like it, but I actually really like it. I keep it in the manual mode all the time. And because of the turbo, it's got a lot of like we're at 4th now, and it kind of, the turbo kicks in, and that's still quite a bit of pull, considering we're only doing like 45 miles an hour. And again, yeah, the engine's, I mean, it's only like a 4-cylinder turbo, so it's never going to have too much character, but because of the race exhaust and because of all the whooshes and the spools of the turbo, it makes it pretty exciting. So I really like it. I mean, if you had to have a car to daily and do your work commute in, and it wasn't just a weekend car, then I probably wouldn't recommend it. I mean, practicality wise, it's shocking. It's got a tiny little boot. You probably can fit like a Holdall.
It's a weekend car, isn't it?
It's a weekend
bag in.
Yeah, okay, it's really hard to get in and out of, but it looks amazing. It gets a lot of good attention.
It does, yeah, lots of nice attention.
Nice attention, yeah. Yeah, most people don't even know what it is. It's kind of like, it looks probably more special than...
It looks like a supercar from the outside. It does.
It looks like a little mini supercar, like a 2/3 supercar.
It's like an old school supercar.
Yeah.
Like an old Ferrari. Like an old like
a Dino.
Yeah.
It's like a...
Yeah.
That's actually, yeah, quite true. Like, the Dino wasn't actually badged a Ferrari, was it? And it was that like their smaller model. Because it does feel quite special. And it's an Alfa. Who doesn't like an Alfa?
Everyone loves an Alfa.
Everyone loves an Alfa. And we're going to get another Alfa on the channel soon. Next weekend. So...
Stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for that one, yeah.
I don't think we quite understand the pain we're going through, do they, Thomas?
The things we do for YouTube. It's very hot in this car, there's no aircon. We're getting it fixed next week, but it's 30 degrees outside and it's a black car and it's...
Hot.
But yeah,
so what's plans, Thomas?
Plans? More track days, so we've only done 2 in it. Well, we've done the Nürburgring, we've done Brands Hatch Indy circuit. Hopefully do Brands Hatch again soon. What was it like on track? Initially, before I did Brands, I was like, I want to get it remapped, I want it to be quicker. But actually, having done Brands, I've realised that's not the first thing that needs to be done with this car. Realistically, it is plenty fast enough in a straight line. It does run out of puff at like, say 90 a little bit, but if you compare it to, you know, pretty quick cars, it was in this coming out of the slower bends. It's got a good amount of punch. It can keep up with most, you know, reasonable things, M2s and things like that. So for me, what lets it down is the tyre grip. It's got P0s on it and I don't really like them. They were okay when there was like a sweet spot. When they were cold they were bad. When they were warm and got a little bit sticky they were okay, and then they fell off quite quickly. I know it was a hot day so you have to change pressures and stuff like that, but I wouldn't mind some maybe Cup 2s on it or something a little bit spicier because it is just my weekend car. So please let me know what you guys think I should get.
Also, lightweight wheels, I think.
I wouldn't mind getting some, yeah, maybe I'll keep the P0s on these because I do like aesthetically the way these ones look. It's got the bigger, so it's got 18s on the front, 19s on the back, you know, the, what are they called, dials or something?
Dials, yeah, Alpha dials.
Which look nice, but maybe for track use we need to go down a size, at least an inch, maybe 17s all round or 18s all round. Some little lightweight, sticky rubber,
yeah. And
then I think it would be a bit of an animal around the corners. So, but all in all, like as a track car, it's a lot of fun. It's not perfect. It's not a Lotus Exige, like no way. But I think everybody knows that. Like Lotus Exiges are pretty much the ultimate of this kind of size and weight car. But it's like a plush Exige. Yeah. It's an Italian plusher Exige. That's what it is. So stay tuned. Basically, there's more to come video-wise. I think the next video we'll do will probably be on track. So I think the 4th of July we're going to do another evening session. So we'll put some GoPros in the car. We'll do some reviews, and then the day after I'm actually taking it to Alfa Works. So then I'll do another video on what I'm getting done there. So yeah, plenty to come, guys. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.